Oh, I believe we are live now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I apologize if you see the chat log speed opening up and back in the podcast. I'm just trying to re add more people. I'm just adding the chats into this podcast so that way I can see them and answer any questions that you guys have. Or you guys wanted to talk about what your thoughts of the Adventure community is. So, apparently, for those who are completely out of the dark of what I'm talking about, the Adventure Team community, or as Jake here has put it, we're going to be talking about how the Adventure Team community noticed the Pooh's Adventures, or in the other case, the Jane's Adventure Team community members need to get a life. And we're going to be talking about how toxic and how bad that community really is. And my lord, we are going to have a field day over this one, boys and girls. And yes, for those who are curious as to know why I have a certain hatred for this community, is because I just don't like dealing with a bunch of hypocrites. And here we go. The chat logs are good to go. So, greetings. There we go. Let's shrink it down a bit. So, there we go, Storm Blitz. You're live and sounding good. Thank you, Mr. Storm Blitz, for informing me that. I'm sorry if I'm moving the chat logs over in the podcast. I just need to move it a bit. There we go. We are good to go. I'm currently waiting for the guest stars to appear in the stream. In the podcast, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for a special guest star to participate because we are going to be talking about the Pooh's Adventure community. Now, for those who completely do not know, I used to be part of this community back in 2016, or is it around early 2017? I don't know, but this community was really toxic, really full of hypocrites, as I delicately put it. So if anybody has any questions about the community, just please leave them in the chat logs, and I'll try to answer them honestly before the guest stars arrive. Okay. And I'm just trying to see if he's able to get in or not. Okay, just waiting for the guest star to show up, so, oh lord, this is no. I'm sorry if I'm clicking my mouth, boys and girls. I'm just trying really hard to not keep my mouth dry. Life and sounding good. Okay. Because last time on my podcast, Store Bliss, the way that you said that I'm sounding good is because last time I kind of screwed up big time on the last previous Skype call of, how do I delicately say this? Nobody could barely hear my guest stars in the previous stream, and I'm an idiot, and I'm sorry about that. So, we're going to be starting very shortly, boys and girls, but as soon as the guest star comes up, we're going to be live like crazy. And boy, do we have a fun way to talk about. Judging by the title, we're going to be talking about the Adventure Team community, or as they delicately claim themselves to be as a spoof members, which they're really not. They're really not. They basically are trying to do a copy-paste materials okay. For those who do not know this individual by the name of The Misfits, oh boy, we're gonna have a field day about talking that clown in a bit of this podcast later. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Alright, so does anybody have any other questions that you guys wanted me to ask in this podcast before we discuss on the topic at hand here? Because honestly, boys and girls, I'm really gonna have a field day with this one before I have to head to work at 1:30 p.m. And apparently something has come up, I guess. I need a summary. I don't think I've heard of them. Okay, summary. Okay, it's a bunch of Adventure Team community members that pieces a lot of how do I delicately put this? Made their OCs or their self-inserted characters, as they put it, into adding characters from any cartoon shows or even movies and putting themselves into the series, if that makes any sense. Basically, I'm not sure if any of you have heard the Lion King Horror Fantasy films. They are the perfect example of this, but it's very interesting, and it's very cringy when you think about it. Just Google search Pooh's Adventure Team community, and you guys will get the idea. It's very cringy. Okay. Oh, okay, and the guest star is coming any minute now, so here we go. We're gonna have a fun day, boys and girls.
Hello there.
Welcome to the podcast. Can you care to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Vent Light. I'm a YouTuber that does things.
Alright. There we go. I think everybody can hear you loud and clear. Can anybody hear my guest star loud and clear in the chats?
Hello there.
Yeah, you sounding pretty loud. Alright, pretty loud and clear. Alright. So, Vent Light. Today we're going to be talking about the Adventure Team community, or the spoof community, which him and I have a very brief history about this community. Oh, we're gonna have a field day. And someone by the name of Stormblitz wants a summary of what the community is. Do you want to give them a summary of the community or no?
Yes, that's right. So now, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows the idea of what a crossover is.
Yeah, basically like how the Nameless Dolls, like, basically, okay, I could definize this. Crossovers like, say, the Aladdin, like Hercules and the Arabian Night. That's a crossover of Aladdin and Hercules crossing over, if that makes sense. Or even the anime shows of Dragon Ball Z with One Piece and that other anime show I forgot about. That's a crossover. But what does the Adventure Team do that is their definition of a crossover?
Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna explain like how this came to be. So there are crossovers that go beyond, and they just keep going up in terms of what other properties can get crossovered. Now, some of the well-known crossovers are like Smash Brothers or Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, you got that, like, a bunch of different characters from like different universes colliding into one another.
Or even like the House of Mouse crossover. You know, it's like the multiverse, if you get what I mean.
That's right. And now comes the Pooh's Adventures category. Pooh's Adventures being this whole weird crossover of like characters being put into these like movies, like, let's say the Batman movie with the Riddler and Two-Face, I believe.
Yep.
And you got Winnie the Pooh along with these other characters like Ash Ketchum and R2D2. And they're just there for no reason.
And regretfully, I used to be part of this community, regretfully. Oh god, I did not want to go into that rabbit hole. I felt so bad for being part of that community, and I don't want to remember that. So to summarize, I had an Adventure Team kind of like this called the Rebels. Oh my god, I do not want to talk about this, but I must. So before Van Light and I were in good terms, we were at each other's throats, and apparently, and I wish you have not deleted the rant videos about me, because it actually made me look back and laugh a bit and make me like, oh my god, I used to do that garbage.
Well, I mean, to be honest, the videos weren't doing very well, and no one was really watching them, and the video was pretty dated, so
Yeah, it's alright.
I had to delete it.
Alright, so the Adventure community I made was just, at the time, I was really, really wishing to God I did not get introduced to this community. Like, this was, like, during the time, if my memory serves me right, I think it was, like, during the middle part of
You
2016.
had like a recolor of Goku in a Super Saiyan 3 form, wearing
Yeah.
either green or brown gi.
Oh, yeah, that was back in 2016. Yeah, that one, yes.
And you had like another Google Plus account where like Goku was wearing green.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that one. That one must be deleted by now, but still. Anyways, but during this time, I was making the emergency community, like, oh god, like, it was just a mess. Like, that community was just a complete mess. Like, I don't know what I was doing in my head that time, but I thanked God I got myself out of there when we're going to be talking about the individual who started this whole, like, who's the biggest icon in the emergency community. And his name starts with Ralphie, or
Yep.
AKA the Misfits. Oh, we're gonna have a field day with this one.
So Ralphie is one of those people that you don't want to be around with.
No, you don't. Okay, during the time when Ralphie and I were on good terms, like, at first I thought he was a talented individual. He has talent, he has potential, I'm not gonna lie here. He's very good with video editing skills. His green screen effects needs a little improvement, but it's still good to like do commentaries or reviews, etc. But he wastes it all with making
His
garbage.
intentions are ill.
Yeah. Yes, very ill.
He's also got a DeviantArt.
If you guys Google
Well, I mean, now he's been like posting like stuff involving his Funko Pop figures.
Yep, which I think he wastes his, when he complains that he has no money for a new laptop, he wastes his money on getting stupid Funko Pops.
Yep. I mean, the dude must be so. So good that he has his very own custom amiibo of himself.
Yeah, and apparently people are giving him fan arts, or he's probably commissioning them.
That his foot isn't colored in properly with his skin color.
Yep. But another thing is that this individual, oh god, how do I delicately explain this? As a lot of you already know about my previous videos about the Misfits, you all know I really despise the man with the passion because I found out that he was nothing more than a hypocritical man-child. And not only that, but he has a creepy obsession over Selena Gomez.
Don't forget Elsa.
And Elsa too, yeah, and other Disney characters, and one character by the name of Lenny Loud. And yes, my viewers, you heard that correctly. Yes, my viewers, you heard that. He actually shipped himself with Lenny Loud.
With Lenny Loud, who's like 16 years old, I believe. That's canon or not?
Yeah, it is.
That's good. I've done my research.
Yeah, good. So this individual, okay, let's explain this. Okay, here we go. So, Ralphie not only ships himself with these characters, but he's also believing himself as a self-inserted deity. Is making himself like this unbeatable god that no one can defeat him, and everyone
wants
is
to be
beneath
Thanos
him.
so freaking bad.
Exactly.
I mean, look at the way how he is. Like now, like he's bald like Thanos. Even like has his own little infinity gauntlet.
Which I really was cringing so bad when I read this. No, I mean, when I saw that in his stupid Halloween videos. Like, trying to take over the House of Mouse, being the new Mickey Mouse. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, but he really needs to get a life. I mean,
I get what he's doing, but, it's not good.
No, it's not good. It's mentally not good for him. He's showing signs that he is mentally ill, and he needs to seek therapy, like, as soon as possible. And he needs it bad. And I mean really, really bad.
It's most likely not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen because, lo and behold, the Avengers community has decided to stand
They keep spoiling him.
spoiling him, attempting him to stay put, making these, like, encouraging his behavior. They're encouraging his behavior. They're basically they're not the source. Well, they're basically the source of the problem is that they're not taking care of the issues. They're not taking care of the fact that Ralphie has mental issues that needs him to go to needs him, that needs him to get psychological help. Like the way that if you all go Google search the Misfits in his Google Plus account, you would see posts of him whining and complaining about how life sucks and all that. And those who follow me to this day, you all know that I was pretty upset back in early 2017. They're all I cannot pronounce that word, Mr. Jake. I cannot pronounce that word. But yeah, they're pretty much it, yeah. And especially when I was in a rough place in 2017, I was really depressed at the time. I thought I wanted my friends to give me some comfort, telling me, oh, it's gonna be okay, man. I understand you're having a bad day. It's okay, we're here for you and all that. Nope. What do I get? Suck it up. Life is a bitch. Deal with it, dude. Nobody cares about your problems. Blah, blah, blah. And while they go to Ralphie and say, no, don't talk like that, Ralphie. You are the best person in the world. Don't let them get you down. La, la, la. Like kissing his feet like a bunch of dogs that want table scraps.
It's not even like dogs. It's like ass padding. It's what my friend Fisher, the amazing dude.
Yep.
It's ass padding.
Yep, it is, basically. And I'm sorry, but the way that he's claiming himself as the new Mickey Mouse in his recent Halloween music videos, and still has the toxic feelings for both us and Selena Gomez. And yeah, I pointed this out in my previous videos on how toxic Ralphie and the rest of the Avengers community is, but I want to point out something that happened after I uploaded my rant video on the Misfits. I knew I was going to get hate comments from the beginning from the Avengers community calling me a traitor, a heartless monster, that you don't know anything about me, la la la.
Yeah, apparently Ralphie called you some sort of hacker of some sort.
Pretty much. I've been called a lot of worse things from the Avengers community after that video, and I mean a lot worse. Especially with the whole Lady Audie drama, which, for those who do not know about that, look up my video, the Adventure Team Community. I need to find that video. I will post a link of that video in the description of this podcast. But my God, it proved my point that everybody assumed that I was the source of that individual from leaving that community. Which, again, I did not know that person. I had no knowledge of this individual, and I've not encouraged her to leave the community in any way possible. Blazing Blade VA. What the hell even is the Adventure Team community? I never even heard of it. Oh, Blazing Blade VA. Oh dear. Google search Pooh's Adventure series and you'll figure it out. It's not very good. It's not good. It really is not. And the hate that I got on Google Plus, trust me, if I showed you all the posts and comments that were made about me, we would be here all day. But of course, I have to go to work at 1:30. But I digress. I'm gonna have to admit right now I was a little aggressive in my rant, but I got the reaction I was expecting from the Ralphie Defense League, as we can now call them. Or
yeah, you get a lot of hate.
Yeah, you remember? Okay, yeah. It's pretty much what we're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically proved my point. They acted like a bunch of toddlers and don't get their way. They proved how childish they were by overreacting of someone's opinion of another person. They made their own.
I'd like to talk about other members if it's possible.
Sure, certainly. We're more than welcome to do so.
You remember Alertina for the Sick?
Oh God, what about him? As I recall,
he's one of the few people that it's one of the many people that were defending Ralphie to say the least.
Oh yeah, Google search my name, you will see a fan art of apparently a Griffon the 6, or aka Rainbow Dash, murdering me, dismembering my body and putting it in a trash bag.
Oh yeah, he had you in a body bag.
Yep.
I remember that.
I used to support Pooh's Adventures before I realized from other commenters who saw how crappy it was. So I went solo and wrote Sora Meets Big Hero Stitch, which is very detailed fanfic. Okay, I think I'll look into that. I want to see how very detailed it was. If this is based on Kingdom Hearts, then wow, I think I'm gonna like this. What if Kingdom Hearts story? So yeah, about Alakina 4-6, go on. I'm sorry to interrupt. What else has he done?
Alakina actually goes by a different alias now by the name of Dragon Rocks, and he's still doing the same shit.
It's just plain cringe. Oh yeah, it is cringe. We're not gonna lie here, Blazing Blade.
Cringe.
It is bad. Like, extremely bad. And I thank God I got out of that community when I had the chance. And moving to reviews, podcasts, commentaries, and reactions, etc.
Did you know that he used to be that he's an actual member of DeviantArt, but he got banned for art theft?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Please do explain how he got banned.
Yes. So, I believe before he went on to YouTube, he was a member of DeviantArt, and he is mostly known for stealing artwork and just not accepting what people have to say about him, like his wrongdoings.
Oh, we're gonna be talking about that too. How they
to the point where he would do death threats and even doing very hateful art towards the people who've criticized him.
Basically with me, like, hold on, I think I have it in here somewhere. I think I have to Google search it real quick. And then I'll have to screen share in the podcast real quick before Lord Van Mazza.
I think some of his quote-unquote works are still on DA.
Oh, here we go!
If I can find it.
I found one. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, not the face. I don't want nobody seeing my face yet. If anybody... Here we go. I need to move this up real quick. Shoot. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna move this into... Here we go. I'm not sure if anybody could see in the podcast, but there you go. This is basically about my thoughts on Flurry Heart during the Season 5 premiere, if I'm correct, Fent.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were talking about Flurry Heart's design and how, bad it is.
Yeah, I really did not like it. And this is that's what he gets for insulting baby Flurry. That's basically me right there, dismembered. Which, if I'm not
thankfully he didn't have the entire X-Click scene presented for the viewer's eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, but I remember this guy.
It was not pleasant.
And I even acknowledge that he was that said person with that infamous reputation.
Yep.
And he's trying to run away from it.
And trying to avoid the problem. Basically.
Oh yeah, do you know what's even more funny?
What's funny?
Later on, as the years progressed, he made another DA account, now a more active one.
Oh dear.
Let me just because
try to say
here's the thing he says on DeviantArt that on another site called For Infinity, he said that he was done with DA and that he stopped going there because people keep calling him an art theft. But lo and behold, he ends up joining the DA again, keeping his identity hidden as a new username.
Wow, this is another thing we need to talk about is the fact that the Adventure community is just a bunch of hypocrites too. They are hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch Digimon Fusion than read the cringe fest that is Pooh's Adventure, and that's coming from someone that has a Shotmon as his profile pic. Oh dang!
I'm pretty sure that's a lot better than what we're talking about.
Yeah, that is much better. Blazing Blade VA, that's much better. I'm not gonna lie, much better.
His new account is Cartoon Anime Fan 2000.
Oh God.
That's the name of it.
Yeah. This is not I'm sorry, but I'm not. I just really don't. Oh, sorry. Like,
Okay.
I'm still baffled by how some people claim they want it out of situations, but yet lo and behold, they go back to the same roots they're in. You know?
And he still has not learned his lesson despite being banned multiple times by making multiple accounts. He just had to wait a bit later and makes a new account.
Yeah. So please send me the link of this so that I can just add it in the description.
Just a bit of a warning. Alarkina does some weird fetish material.
Oh Lord, no! Then I might have to say viewer discretion is advised. Oh dear Lord.
Boy, this is gonna get demonetized.
My channel is not monetized yet. I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized. Go,
I just wanna...
Lord! Go, Lord!
That's supposed to be him, like sort of like cross-dressing, disguised as Darla Sherman from Finding Nemo.
Oh God, this is no.
I don't fucking understand either.
No, God,
But
please
yeah,
no.
this exists. It exists. It's packaged like this. It's art.
Art
Like
of Alakine. I'm not even gonna pronounce his. I'm not even gonna spell his name right. I don't care. Alakina, 4th the 6th. Cringe. Art.
good luck finding results of that.
Yeah, I'm even just adding his DeviantArt page. Like, there we go. You have been warned. Hello, Stardust Duck.
Hello.
We're talking about the Adventure Team community and how toxic it is, or basically the Pooh's Adventure Team community. I'm just gonna have to warn you. It's gonna be very cringy, and viewer discretion is very advised. But if anybody wants to have their say in this in the Skype call, you're more than welcome to be added on. But just
Yeah,
let
and
me.
then during when I'm learning about this certain fellow infamous guy, he does what?
Blazy Blade VAC, the power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you. What was that? What was that Yoda for?
I was like, no, compels you, the power of Christ. That was terrible. I'm sorry. That was
Power
a
of the
terrible.
Force compels you. And I was able to learn a bit of more things about Alarkina. Like, not only has he like done these like spoof videos where like they're just
Stupid.
clip shows.
Like I said,
he's
copy
also
paste.
done some sprite swaps of like characters for fighting games. Like, there's this fighting game engine called Mugen, and it's something that you can put like your little fighting game characters. And what Alarkina would do was that he would take characters from like other people, and they just like steal their work and just like putting all these like weirdly made sprites. And sometimes like they're either shrink down or just like enlarge too big for the sprite.
Exactly.
And it just looks awful.
It's very god awful. I have seen some of his sprites, and no, I've seen Venlight done better sprites than that. I'm sorry.
On DeviantArt.
Yep. And he actually, shoot, I wish you, Dana, do you still have the sprite of my old MLPOC?
Unfortunately, that has been lost since the the day when my computer got rebooted.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's alright. But yeah, he does pretty good job of making sprite animation. Venlight here, not gonna lie. I even want to learn how to do sprite animations myself because
It's just animation, but I mean, I wouldn't call my stuff advanced at all. No.
No.
It's just Windows Live Movie Maker.
Yeah. It's alright though, but it's still awesome though, nonetheless. But
Well, I'm glad you think that. Thank you.
no problem. Okay, so other than Alarkina 4th to 6, let's also talk about individuals that support Ralphie, like his sister, for example. Oh, Lord, how do we start with her? Oh, yes, I do remember now. I'm not sure if any of you remember this, but I do have screen caps of... I had screen caps of these... Shoot, sorry. My grammar's not good today, I apologize. I'm just trying really hard not to be stressed because I have to go to work, but here we go. As a lot of you know, I had a gaming channel before it got it got deleted by the efficiency community. I actually decided to confront Rapunzel of telling her, look, maybe you should tell your brother to seek professional help because what he's doing is not okay and it really is abusing YouTube's terms of copyright. And yeah, if we tell, if you all saw his channel and saw his videos, he really is violating the terms of copyright infringement. I'm sorry.
That's another thing that I really despise about this community. Like, they would sometimes claim that they're like the official characters of said media, like Rapunzel, for instance.
Yep.
Who I'm just like, no, you're clearly not Rapunzel from Tangled.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope. You are not. We're making that abundantly clear here in this podcast. We are going to talk about that right now. Yes.
And there's another thing about official characters of adventure teams.
Nope.
They want to have their head canon for their crossovers to be like all linked up together. And if one thing is out of place, they will bombard you.
And I was one of them, regretfully, by Ralphie and his Defense League. Mostly by Ralphie. Whenever I make a video... This was during the time I was part of the community, mind you. During the time I made a video that was somewhat similar, and I mean a little bit similar, but not entirely like Ralphie's and Rapunzel's videos, I got bombarded by Ralphie like crazy. I was called a lot of things. You fucking copycat, you copycat, stealer, thief, blah blah blah. And I actually got blocked and threatened, actually.
I actually have a little bit of some irony, involving with some people, involving the spoofer community, involving Ben Mazza, by the way.
You got any screenshots?
Let's move on to our next subject, Kyle Akers.
Oh, God, this individual. Oh, God.
Yes, he was also a member of DeviantArt. However, he was not banned from that site for instances of, breaking the rules.
He makes multiple accounts.
No, yeah, he does multiple accounts. At one point, he would just reset everything and leave all of these empty accounts just on DA.
Yeah.
And all you would see is just scum of the terrible artwork you would consistently find on DA.
Yep. It's not pretty. I'm just not gonna lie here. It's not pretty. Okay. It's just...
And,
it's just not pretty.
And, Kyle is kind of an active member of the spoofer community.
Yeah, and...
But, I mean, he's been doing, mostly crossovers. His most recent, work is Beyond Worlds.
And from what I understand, he has a foot fetish, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kyle enjoys fapping to feet.
It's disgusting. I'm trying really hard not to pick out my Pepsi right now in the podcast.
And also, like the brony he is, he has to have a self-insert ship with his OC
with
Kyle.
With Twilight Sparkle or Side
No,
Twi.
actually, now it's Sunset Shimmer.
Oh my god! What the hell?
I mean, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what he's doing with his self-insert shipping because he keeps moving from cartoon chick to cartoon chick. It's not even funny.
Kate. Hey Kate, welcome. Hello Kate. You want to be part of the stream or no? I can add you into the group call. If not, it's okay. But you already know what we're talking about, Kate. And oh my god. Yeah, Kyle Akers is just a creepy dude. He keeps making multiple accounts, and I believe he said something about me, did he not?
Yeah, like
When I called Ralphie out on his BS.
yeah, like he said,
Alright.
he says that he quote unquote knows me, like how I deceive people.
Oh, yes, that's right. I said the screenshots of that a while back of he's trying to manipulate you and make you feel sorry for him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so like back to like Kyle, like he jumps from cartoon character to cartoon character, like Marceline from Adventure Time, Kara from Young Justice,
Oh my god, he got
Supergirl, I believe.
requests. He has requests. Like, Alakino 46 has request fan art. Oh my god.
Yep, that's right. He gets a fetish art.
That's disgusting. Yeah, I think I might have to make that viewer discretion is advised.
I remember one of his more older cartoon characters that he shipped himself with was this one chick from Monster High, like the Laguna chick thing. Like she's like blue and has like blonde hair.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
And now we move on to the irony part because Ben Maz like used to like have his OC be like quote unquote represented by official characters, like how he made Ben Maz be represented by Anakin Skywalker.
That was a while
Like
back,
he would
but
have
not
him
anymore.
recolored, but like hear me out. What Kyle Akers does later on, like as time progresses, he eventually did the same thing that Ben did.
Mind you, this was way before I had reality checked smacked it in my head a while back, guys.
I mean, same like name, everything. Like this was after like he decided to quit the adventure team.
Yeah, way before.
Yeah, so like Kyle had this OC that would like be represented by Supergirl,
Oh god, why?
and she would have like the same name as like your character, the last name Maza.
Yeah, this was like way back, and yeah, I scrapped that idea off, and it was removed. Oh god, why the hell did I make this kind of stuff? Why? Just why? Just why?
I found the image.
Oh god, please don't. I don't want to see that. I don't really want to look back into this cringe. But yeah, I'm regretfully...
No, I mean it's the thing that Kyle did.
The thing that Kyle made?
Yeah, like quote unquote made. Like Kyle had like almost like the exact same backstory for her.
Oh yeah, basically
I mean,
he was trying to
they're
intimidate
similar.
her. Yeah. I'll show this right now in the podcast. Why is my camera on? I forgot. I do not want people to see that yet. I'll do that in the next podcast so where you guys can see my face, but here you go.
Yeah, like Kyle had this character that is kind of like Ben Maz in a way, but like she's half Saiyan, half Kryptonian. And lo and behold, she was also raised by those two characters from Gargoyles. Just like Ben.
Copycat. And yet I was called a copycat, and yet Kyle Akers is doing the same thing.
I mean, it might be something far fetched, yes, but I mean, it could be considered a coincidence, but I think differently.
Same.
That's just me.
Yeah, I respect that, Vent. And yeah, remember, guys. Yeah, I know, Blazy Blade VA. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. And yeah, I'm really ashamed of this, guys. I used to be part of this community, and I'm very ashamed of it. I really am ashamed of it. Truly, I am.
It's all right.
Yeah, but thank God I'm out of that community. But I am happy to talk about oh god. And get this, I used to be part of this. I used to act like this before Fent here. After my
like I told him, like what he was doing was not really good.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, and my parents looked at it and they saw what I did, and yeah, they were a little appalled by this. They even said what I'm doing is not mentally healthy, and this could get me into serious trouble. Like, making me have to go see a therapist or etc. But thank God I looked at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, yeah, I need to leave this community before things get out of hand. And the reason why I finally officially left the community was because of Ralphie. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get to that part.
Like the same guy that Kai used to look up, by the way.
Yep. He is nothing more but a glorified damsel in distress that needs saving from every slight hint that he has not got his great... No. Blah. Sorry. I'm so sorry. There. What's wrong with my grammar today, boys? Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, what is wrong with my voice? Oh, yes. I tried really hard to befriend Ralphie. I really have been. Even ask Ben here. I've been trying so hard to get on Ralphie's good terms. And the Adventure Team community's good terms. And here's the thing. They're not the center of the universe. Not even Ralphie himself. Everyone and everything is not entirely gonna be bent to suit their desires. At the end of the day, what they're doing is not healthy. What they're doing is not legal. What they're doing is straight up violation of copyright.
And stupid in general.
Yeah, and he thinks that he is charismatic. Yeah, charismatic as Paulo Montalban. Yeah, pretty much. He has an ego as the size of Mount Everest here. Like, if you all see his Google Plus posts, you would know for a fact he has an ego. Actually,
at one point, even people called him, saying that he was the quote-unquote true king of Marvel.
And the new Disney, as everyone elegantly put it.
Like, boy, those roles belong to their respected people, like Stan Lee and Walt Disney.
Exactly. Not you. He played the prince.
You were the one who made fucking Spider-Man and all that shit, man. Get out here with that claim.
As Michael Jordan once said, stop it, get some help. Yeah, pretty much.
Get some help.
Pretty much, Blazing Blade. Pretty much. Hold on, I need to see if I can find it. The Misfits. There we go. Boys and girls, you're going to see some cringe from Ralphie. Viewer discretion is advised.
He's also got another account by the name of House of Misfits.
Yeah, pretty much based on his last year. Here we go. See? And look at that. This is the Misfits with his... Oh, God. This is cringe. I want to kill myself now.
What pisses me off, he also has a evolution video of himself.
Pretty much.
Evolution of Ralphie.
See that? Like, look at this. Like, I'm even going to add the description of that in the video in a second.
Formerly known as Ralphsco.
Yep. The Dark Side of Storm. Oh my God. Look at all these kissing butt community members. See that? Kissing
Ass
butt.
Kissing, yep.
Yep. Or kissing their feet. And yes,
that's
I'm doing
Kyle.
Kissing. Yeah, this is me literally doing noises for kissing feet.
Yep, I know.
We're not worthy, Lord Ralphie. We are not worthy. We're not worthy to stand upon your feet.
Pretty much.
And that's not all what he has done. Like, let's find one. You see this? You see this? You see that? You see this?
What happened?
This, boys and girls, is the man that has a weird obsession over Elsa. You see this? Happy 5th anniversary, babe. Oh, and...
Happy 5th anniversary? What?
Oh, my God. Look at this, boys and girls.
Okay, I need to see this for myself. What are you showing?
Are you seeing... Look at the podcast.
Okay.
This is the man who I despise and used to look up to.
That. Yeah, I remember.
Yes, that is horrible. Yes, this is horrible. Blazing Blade. This is the man that everybody looked up to and kissing their butts over. And claims himself as a self-inserted god. Which he claims to be Catholic, mind you. And to everybody in the chat logs who says, look, if any...
Jake. Oh, hey, Jake. Drake Ruticalano. I actually know this guy.
You know him? Oh.
Yeah, he was one of the few people that actually stood up against these
Yeah.
fucking assholes. He's one of the people that actually stand up to them.
And yeah, look at this. Even Red the God of Humor made... Oh my god.
Oh, yes, Ren. I remember Ren.
We're gonna talk to him in a bit, but right now, like, I'm just, like... And here's another thing, too. Look at this, like... Oh, and we're on his DVR page, which I'll send the link of his DVR page as well, which, hang on, I need to censor this up a bit. But yeah, boys and girls, that's Ralphie. I thought Chris Chan was bad. I think Chris Chan...
you know Ralphie more personally, so...
Dude,
I guess that's kind of worse. It depends on perspective.
Yeah, it's really worse. I used to look up to the dude, and this dude has anger issues. Not gonna lie, he has anger issues. Even when you try to give him an honest criticism, even in a calming manner, he loses it at you.
Mm-hmm.
Here is link to the Lord and Savior.
Yeah, I found a video from Jake Rutigilano. He made a video on like additional thoughts on Ralphie of the Misfits.
Yeah, I've watched that and I'm actually impressed. To the Lord Savior himself.
So I remember this guy, Jake.
Yep.
Sorry for not noticing you earlier. So hey, hi, what's up?
Actually, Jake, do you have a Skype profile? Maybe I'll add you into the Skype call so that you can have your say about the Misfits and the Adventure Team community.
Yeah, man.
If you don't, that's understandable. People praise Yesenia for her CD voice, and I'm all like, has the planet gone mad?
Oh yeah, Yanissa. That's one of the Sonic That's one of the Sonic character themed spoofer guys.
Stardust Duck. You don't have Skype. Oh, that's okay.
Oh my god, Yanissa. Oh, this girl just has like so many recolors on her videos.
Who is Chris Chan? Google search Chris Chan, and yeah, you
have a lot of research to do.
Yeah, a lot of research. It's a lot, and it's not pretty. Blazing Blade, you know what? I'm going to make a DA journal about my thoughts on the Misfits and the Adventure Team community. Oh, please do, and please feel free to send me the link of it in my Twitter and DeviantArt page, which the links of it are found in the description.
Spread the word, man.
Yes, please.
It's going to do us a good thing.
Yes, please, because I really think the Misfits really needs a reality check as soon as possible. Because I think, God, I got reality check smacked into my head when I had the chance.
This thumbnail of the video I've shown to Ben from the Skype call is her main OC.
Look, you gotta understand.
It's just this recolor of Amy Rose from Sonic Boom, and it's just hideous to look at.
Okay, link to... Hang on. To Yesenia the Hedgehog's cringe video. And this is her singing, right?
Yeah, it's on the Skype call.
I already got it. I'm adding the link of it. I'm just adding it in the description. Link to cringe on. Oh man, I'm adding a lot of links of a lot of cringe from the Adventure Team community, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have a field day of this while I'm at work.
I also feel bad for some of like the artists that actually like done this this probably like good fan art of Sonic characters, only to be like tarnished by all this horrible recolors. Because some of the pictures that Yanissa recolors is just artwork from other people. It sucks.
And don't forget to donate to Titanic Honor and Glory. What does that mean? Chance link. Social media.
Also, gotta love the numerous Equestria Girls bases she uses for her videos.
Exactly. It's just cringe, to be honest with you. A video game, okay. Alright, but yeah, other than that, we're gonna the Avengers community is just toxic, and the way that they make cringe videos, no originality, no creativity, there's just no creativity. It's just copy and paste material. Like, let's copy and paste and make a spoof. Let's talk about their quote-unquote spoof videos.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the definition of what a spoof is, like,
yes,
once
please.
more.
Let's define this so everybody can understand what the word spoof means. And I'll give examples after the definition.
All right. A spoof is a humorous imitation of something, typically a film or a particular genre of film, in which its characteristic features are exaggerated for comic effect.
For example, like Team 4-Star, they've done a spoof and parody of Dragon Ball Z and Hellsing. And my god, that is the true definition of a spoof and parody. It is done right and creatively possible. And Adult Swim's Robot Chicken did the same thing.
Yep, and it's made even worse knowing the fact that there are some people in the Adventure Team community who actually don't like Robot Chicken.
Nope. Because they know what the true meaning of spoof is, and they say that's not creativity. It's just a mockery.
It's actual stop motion.
Yeah, dude, come on.
And here's like one of my favorite spoofs. This Rick and Morty spoof called Bush World Adventures.
This Geico ad is intended only
It is hilarious, and I love it.
VHS tapes is
I'm just gonna do
What this video does from like this video, Bush World Adventures, it does what the definition of a spoof does. It exaggerates what the show is for comic effects.
Exactly.
And in this case, for Bush World Adventures, it exaggerates how ridiculous the plot of some of the episodes are. Like, we have Rick and Morty just doing their adventure thing, where the relationship between Rick and Morty is just like unhealthy to the point where his family wanted to like get Morty away from Rick.
Yeah, and pretty much. But honestly, though, I just find it baffling, to be honest with you.
And like continuing on with the video, like they also like exaggerate how Rick is supposedly the smartest man on Earth, but he's not really that intelligent. Like in the video, when they go to fill up gas, Rick realizes he fueled his car with diesel, and it basically kills the car. Like the car can't work because of Rick's idiocy. Therefore, they have to take an 8-day walk to Bendigo. It's wonderful, and I love it. So, and then if we like move on to that,
Yep, it does. Alright, sorry about that, boys and girls.
So like if we move on from that, we end up like seeing some subplots going on like in the episodes, or like when a character from the show Rick apparently knows a lot about, and in the parody we get this big guy who's just this fat dude sitting on a chair. Uncle Barry is the guy's name, and he says that he knows Rick, like he's familiar with him.
I think I got myself a package today, boys and girls. That's why I was delaying a bit. It's because apparently...
Oh boy. Well, while he does that, I'll keep talking about the video. So, after they decide to help Rick and Morty go to Bendigo, Uncle Barry gets a sense of dementia, and he attempts to kill them.
Oh lord.
But of course, Rick and Morty have to end up killing him, and there goes like the character. And I can actually like pinpoint where this joke comes from. Like like Rick actually knows some of the characters that he encounters with in during the seasons of Rick and Morty. Like in season 2, there was this character that was made of like gears and has like a gear for a mouth. He eventually turns on Rick so that he can get like the award money for turning him into the police.
Yep.
And of course, Rick disposed of him, which is what exactly happens in the video.
Yep.
He disposed of Uncle Barry.
It's pretty funny. Sorry if you all see me unboxing something. I actually got myself a Snowball Ice microphone. Now I can use this for better quality. Rick sounds
That's great,
like
man.
Yes,
That's great.
I'm gonna need that for broadcast and live streams, especially on doing dramatic readings now and that now. Okay.
So then after that, so after that, we get like this little tidbit going on where Rick is like telling Morty like, hey, you know, I prank you a lot, but I love you because we're family.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also another thing that they exaggerate.
Yeah, I got this on Amazon a while back.
And everything turns all hunky-dory because Uncle Barry is now a truck and takes them to Bendigo.
Oh, Lord.
He's the bloody you. Unfucking believable.
One of the best Rick and Morty episodes, in my opinion, is that Morty, we gotta get that sauce, Morty. I mean, the sauce is very good, Morty. We gotta find that teriyaki sauce.
Oh yeah, the season 3 intro.
Yep. Oh wow.
But then the Szechuan sauce incident happened.
Yep.
Now you're ashamed to be a fan of Rick and Morty.
Nope, I ain't ashamed of it. I'm not complaining. Whoa.
I mean that's good.
Alright.
So yeah, Bushworld Adventure. If you want to see what a spoof is, check out Bushland Adventure, Rick and Morty. It is phenomenal, and I love it, and I think you'll love it too.
Yes, I really recommend that for all my younger fans out there because I really think it's pretty good. Really
I mean,
good.
it's kind of an adult theme because it is from Adult Swim.
I want my Milan McNugget. Thank you, Blazing Blade. I want my Milan McNugget sauce, Morty. I need my Milan McNugget sauce.
Mulan McNugget Szechuan teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, Morty. I mean, we gotta go and get the sauce, Morty. It's very good, Morty.
Yeah, there's that. Now we move on to Ren.
Oh Lord.
Yes, we gotta talk about Ren, the God of Humor now.
Yes, we have to. To think I used to know that. To think I trust the guy. Like, I really looked up to this dude. Like, I really want this dude to know, like, I had high hopes for him. Like, I really did. I really did. Wow, I'm not sure if anybody can hear me clearly now.
But he somehow wants to be with Ralphie more.
I need to do a little test on this real quick. Configure speech recognition, set up microphone, desktop.
And he does quote unquote draw, but
texts to his computer prefers to type it.
But there have been people saying that he does trace. He does trace his work.
Hello. Mm-hmm.
And I can kind of see why, but even if he does like actually draw, it's still not that good. Have you seen the way he draws baby characters?
Yeah, I have. It's not pretty good. It really is not.
With them large lips.
Hang on. Oh God, yes.
I mean, do you think that a picture of Alexis is traced?
Hang on, guys. I might have to. Oh shoot, that is not what I was trying to do. There we go. Not video captured. Not. Oh, there we go. See that? This right here. That's the art that Ren makes. I mean, he really needs to try to go to art school a little bit more. He does have potential, I ain't gonna lie, but he needs more improvement, if you know what I mean. He's just wasting it. He's wasting it. Oh.
He's wasting it on
Yep.
this kind of
Garbage.
shit.
Yeah.
Where's Leafy when you need him? Well, I'll tell you where he is. He's gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh,
Yeah, that's
wow.
going in my cringe compilation.
Beautiful. Now, how do
Cringe
I...
culture is never going to die.
Nope, it will never die.
As long as there are people like him, Ralphie, Kyle, it's not going to die. It's not going to die anytime soon.
It's not gonna die. I'm not sure everybody can hear me loud and clearly now, but I think I'm loud.
I will say this: they did, the spoofers did help me meet some nice people through some connections on the internet. So I came across this account known as Ren, the True God of Humor, and I mean you can tell that this is the actual God of Humor because he doesn't have that stupid top hat with the weird Egyptian themed backstory. This is the true Ren God of Humor trademark.
Yep.
And
not as loud as the nostalgia
And I mean,
critic.
when I met this guy, and I liked how he was
critic.
making fun of Ren. So I eventually support this guy, and I even made a little shout out video to him. And eventually, I came across a certain channel that I happen to be affiliated with, Neo Scary Godmother.
Oh Lord.
Neo Scary Godmother is this channel where they do some interesting yet funny videos.
Very funny videos. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember I uploaded a video for the channel when they were doing Toonami edits for anime or cartoon intros.
Yep.
See, the joke of that was in Toonami, they would cut up the majority of the intro. For one of infamous example would be the JoJo intro for Phantom Blood. They would have the logo for the show, and then it would just cut to the So no Chino Sadame part of the intro. It was just it was quick.
Very quick, very simple. Not gonna lie.
And so I had to try out this little fad. And the cartoon intro I did was Butt Ugly Martians.
Aye.
Does anyone remember Butt Ugly Martians?
Yep.
What are your thoughts on it?
What the hey? That's all I have to say is what the hey.
It features Rob Paulson as one of the aliens.
I'm just what the hey? That's all I have to say.
And so seeing how I can probably make a quote unquote Toonami edit, and I was able to pull it off pretty well, believe it or not.
Yep.
A whopping total of 16 seconds. While the Phantom Blood version, while the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure opening was 28 seconds.
Nice. Huh.
And yeah, I met some cool people there, like Tommy Dickles, OT Free, Farley Sweet, and they're pretty nice guys, and I like to talk with them on Discord at times.
Oh, crime on Nedley Christmas. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not even...
I also do
wow.
fan fiction readings on their channel.
Hmm?
Yeah, and I still have a fanfic of me reading a Jedi and a Genie, something made by Ben back in the day.
Oh god, that was like during the time I was trying to make a special that I was working on with a few individuals by the name of Rebel and Exile. Like that was scrapped.
With Craig the Genie.
Yep.
Yeah, the totally not Genie from Aladdin. Just
No. Read. Like.
did you like how in the thumbnail I put Jimmy's head on Ben Maza?
Yeah. I was really ashamed of this. This is like a most horrifying, like literally horrifying.
We get it. It's spooky.
Yeah,
Like the
spooky.
channel suggests, Neo Scary Godmother. It is spooky.
Yes. Very spooky. I'm not sure if everybody can hear me clearly. Like, try to I need to test this real quick. Hello. Can everybody hear me all right or no? How about now?
So yeah, if you guys like to see some weird meme-worthy content, check out Neo Scary Godmother and unsubscribe for more content. For like I mean we do multiple like videos, like stuff relating to Ben 10 or One Piece. And as I said before, we also do fan fictions.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, just if you want to drop by,
Peter detects
go
computer
right ahead
to
and be sure
type in a
to
particular
subscribe
preferred
for more
to pen and
content.
paper. Yep. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, the Blue Yeti, it's ready for use. Wow. Give you gear. Hang on, guys. Hello. Shoot. Set as default. Yep, there we go. How about now? Can everybody hear me loud and clearly now in this? With the new Blue Yeti microphone? Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bad.
Alright, now let's try it. Oh, wow, okay. Hear me loud and clear, okay. Wow, okay, let me listen to this real quick. Let's try it. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, so that's what I really sound like with the Blue Yeti microphone. Nice. Alright, now that, okay. Oh, shoot, the time is 1:20. I need to get going soon for work, everybody. Wow.
I guess it's kind of good that we ended on Neo Scary Godmother. And now
Yes,
I got
we
the
did.
chance to meet him.
Yes, and if he wants to make... he has my blessing to look back at my old content and make fun of it. He has my blessing to do so. But I do not... I'm just really laughing really hard over this. Like, I'm laughing really hard of the content I used to do during the time with the Yesenia community. And I look back at it and cringe and just wish to God I did not. And wish to God I was part of the review community.
I mean, it's good that you can like it's good that you like to joke about it.
Yeah, I do want to joke about it.
To quote another YouTuber that I watch, yeah, like joke, not because it's the right or the left thing to do, joke because it's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny indeed.
And it's healthy.
Yep, healthy indeed. Alrighty then. Wow.
So I guess we can end it here.
Yep, I think we should. All right, thanks again for coming into the stream, Vent. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
To work on that DA journal. Oh, one final thing to say to the FHG community, who's probably going to send a lot of hate comments on this stream for us calling you all out.
Or not, probably because they don't watch us.
Yeah, they don't. Because they're just so, like, let's not satisfy the trolls, as we're now called. Dude, there's a definition of being trolls, and we're now one of them. Sorry, guys.
I'm not going to take the time to talk about what a troll is because
I don't
it's
have
a
the
very
time
touchy
either.
subject.
Yeah, that is a very touchy subject, and I don't want to talk about it either because I have a lot of things to do right now, especially doing a little bit of a test run on the video, which I will upload, testing microphone test on the Blue Yeti microphone, and this, I'm going to show you guys the microphone I used to have before I got the Blue Yeti microphone, the difference between this microphone and the Blue Yeti microphone. So be sure to check out that video when it gets uploaded before I leave for work. So, be sure to look into the links I posted in the description, and must warn you guys, for your discretion is advised. And if you guys want more of the Jedi Griffon podcast series, I'm probably going to have to do this monthly or weekly. Please comment or share, rate, subscribe. Just share this podcast to all your friends and family and any social medias you have. And be sure to follow me on Twitter. And I'll also send the link of, I think I'm not pointing at events. Yeah. Please follow Vent Light, which I will post.
If you want.
Yeah, if you want. Follow Vent Light. He does make good content, and I really wish that he has more subscribers than 500. I mean, come on. The dude deserves more. So, comment, rate, share, subscribe. I'm Maza, and I think
I'm Van Light.
Yes. Want to wish you all happy holidays, and have a good one, Ven, and thank you for coming into the stream.
You too.
Later.
All right. Later, guys.
See you all in the next Jedi Griffon podcast stream, everybody, and